They say when you're surrounded by infinity, make any wish and it will come true. So I'm going to find some infinity. Why is there a cake here? It was my birthday. What happened to this world? A fission reactor. There's no one left because of you. Yeah, I need to improve everything across the board, but power seems okay at the moment, until I start upgrading stuff, and pulverization should now be okay as well. Is anything currently active? Cancel all, just to rejig it. So that should... Oh, look. Oh no, that's the processing's increasing. How much quicker is this? I mean, it doesn't look substantially quicker, but I'm going to believe that it is. And now these are the slow point. But this is always the way. Every time I upgrade something, I always try and upgrade it to the best it can be, and then everything else looks slow around it, so I think, oh, I have to upgrade those as well. And I do, and that's how I end up massively outpacing my other abilities. So that's what happened over in the React Tower. I massively outpaced my ability to power the damn thing, because I thought, oh, I'll just stick a load of speed upgrades. Oh, look at how fast it is. Oh, now that one's slow. I'll speed that up. It's short-sighted. And... I have time. I should just be a bit more methodical. I think I can afford 2 speed upgrades in here. Maybe just the 1. I should be aiming to balance rather than outpace. I keep thinking, oh, because yeah, all right, that's perfectly balanced now. So that is producing as much as it's using. The reactor is far and away the fastest thing I've got here, but I suppose that's how it should be, because this way I don't have an issue of this thing being a bottleneck and being unable to improve it. Everything else is just sort of doing its own thing. Ah, good. Alright, I was hoping I'd be able to empty this, and yeah, just setting it to extract did the trick. Oh. That's almost full. Why is that not working? Did I not set it to extract? Because that's full of spent nuclear waste. Oh no, I've wrecked it. Stop. Stop. Just use all the stuff that's in that pipe. Then I disconnect that pipe. And I go around and I reconnect that pipe. Yeah, that emptied it. Okay. Yeah, that explains why the plutonium wasn't going up, but the polonium was. The next solar panel up is Niotic, which requires diamonds. So unless I can get my diamonds under control, how am I doing? 150. Okay, that's gone up considerably, but I do need to upgrade all the diamond stuff. I may, now that the pulverizer is fixed, be able to finish upgrading whatever it was I was doing over here. Osmium. I was in the middle of upgrading osmium and then everything fell apart. Nope, I was in the middle of upgrading osmium when I realized I don't have the shards, and I was in the middle of upgrading the shards when everything fell apart. Which means this whole time I've been faffing around, the shard machine has been off. Damn. I turned it off. Why did I do that? Did I leave it off? I did leave it off. I left it off so that I could do maintenance. Damn. That was really silly of me. Because I ran out of brass. Now I remember. So the deployers should be done shortly. And then I need to make the picks. You know, I should have done... Oh, God. There's always something to do. I need to try and be a bit more positive about this. There is always something to do. I'm never bored. Oh. Barrier's gone back up a floor. I don't really ever see them do that. They just sort of move. Okay. I'm gonna need a load more obsidian panes to turn into reinforcement, but I'm just gonna do those en masse again. Why is the coal going down right now? What's happening that's using coal? Sulfur. Sulfur and osmium seeds. That's all that's going on. So why is it using coal? This thing uses coal, but at a rather slow rate, I believe. Even if it does do it twice, but that is a constant draw on coal. Ah. What's going on here? Ah. Okay. Well, let's just take all of this out of there, shall we? Right. What's been going on here? Why has that been making... I don't know why that's been making a load of this stuff. I don't need it to. I don't want it to. I've got that coal... that, generating system. Is that the only use for it here? I'm guessing I turned it off. Can I reach it? I did turn it off. So that's not doing anything. This doesn't do anything because I don't think I even need to infuse anything with coal anymore. Is that the only one that uses coal? Redstone. That's the refined obsidian. Diamond. That's the compressor. Yeah, it is. So, what is it? Is it just the steel that's using the coal? Why is this not producing enough to outweigh it? It should be. All of this is still working properly. So this should be producing a fairly massive amount of coal. So it was earlier. What's changed? Why is the passive steel production suddenly outweighing the coal production? Or is it just that the two things, so essentially 2 coal per steel, is outweighing the 12? So is it producing 6 steel quicker than this produces, then that system produces 8 essence? I mean, it shouldn't, because there are bloody, like, 20 of them going. So it should be faster. I have no idea how it's falling behind. But it clearly is, because that is... I'm almost out of coal now. Turn them both off. So they are going to stop inputting, and I will see if my coal continues to go down. No, for the first time it has stopped going down. So I'll see how quickly it goes back up. There could be some sort of issue with my system, or it could just be that this... that, because it's essentially a half-scale coal system, because I thought, oh, it's fine. And it has been fine. I've had bloody hundreds of thousands of coal. Well, not hundreds of thousands, but hundreds and thousands of coal. And then, all of a sudden, just none. I have done so much manual work today. It's crazy how out of practice I am. Well, not out of practice, but out of patience for doing manual work now. But I have another 8 pickaxes all ready to go, and this should double, once more, my shard production. How am I doing on shards now? So I'm currently at just under 90. Yeah, this should do some good work. It's a shame I've got to do this by myself. I wish the others would help. Oh, actually, what I'm going to have to do before I forget is that going down? That is slightly going down, so I need to double that up as well. That will keep that stable. And double shard production. Yep, it's already made 30 in the time it took me to set up 3 ignis extruders. 30 is probably enough to repair all of those back to full. Alright, not quite, that's an exaggeration, but considering how quick that was, that is exactly what I need. Oh. Harvest Moon. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna keep building this stuff here and ignore that. What was that? Seriously, what the hell was that? What's going on? Why are there particles in the air? What's happening? Ooh. What was that? I felt that. It's distant. Like, if I crane and listen. Not with my ears, it's just magic. I wish I could have heard it better. In a time before it was gone. Ooh, that did not last long. Or I've just been working on this all night. Allthemodium all set up. Lock and number. Other way round, whatever. Alright, as you were. Pellets are about halfway. That's the Allthemodium set up. Now what? Got about 3,000 lapis, so that is enough for some more solar panels. I think I need to set this up as a permanent thing, because this is constantly full of single requests for bloody sulfur dust, and I'm tired of it. Cluttering my computer system, and my bloody system's broken again. Here seems like a pretty good place to make a permanent sulfur production. So what I need to do is set up, a couple of pulverizers here, so that it basically dedicated pulverizers is what these are going to be. I think if I nick this and these, that did just disconnect it. External and exporter. Cable coming in the window from that line. And this will be blaze rods. Could probably do like a stack upgrade in here as well. Do I have the stuff to make these? No. Speed upgrades, stack upgrade, and sugar into the computer. And that should allow me to then build these. Just the one. And then I can transfer whole stacks at a time in and out of these, which is necessary for the blaze rods, because I'm going to have the blaze rods basically running full time to keep up with the sulfur production I need for the nuclear reactor. Guys, your company is great, but again, climbing all over what I'm working on. A crafter there, so I can move the sulfur production down to here. I think I'm doing this wrong. I think I should be doing something similar to what I'm doing here. And having siphoning bins. Guys, please, come on. Siphoning bins rather than an isolated system. But for that I need a second netherite ingot. Which I do not have. I will be back. I'm going to go find enough netherite detritus in order to make... Yeah, I don't have any more. In order to make... I mean, ideally, like 4 ingots so that I can make a seed. I feel like my weapon isn't powerful enough for this. This is going to take forever. Where am I going wrong? I've got 2 upgrade slots left, so I could probably just put like a load more sharpness or anti-undead stuff on it. Ooh, something's getting through my armor. Those witches are going to kill me. Okay. Okay. Wow. Oof. Yeah, they are very, very tough. Smite. +2 damage against undead mobs per level. And I need 5 glistering melon. What is a glistering melon? It is a melon slice surrounded by gold nuggets. Melon? Do I have any melon seeds? I do have 2 melon seeds. Okay. I don't have any water. Alright. I guess I'll plant 2 melon seeds. Stack of bone meal. Stack of bone meal? Whatever. It's probably gone into the bloody pulverizing queue, which is still overwhelmed by blaze rods, which is why I was trying to do this. Where's my melon? Guys. It's fully grown. Does the melon come later? Okay, I'll be back. Yeah? No. Melon? No. I have 14 Allthemodium. I'm wondering if it's a good idea to put that to use, because I took a lot of hits there. So what am I missing? I'm missing legs and helmet. No crash damage when flying an elytra. Okay. Ooh. Well, I do feel quite fancy. I do need to save one ingot of it for the digital miner. Did I ever build that? I don't think I did. I didn't even put it in here. Frankly, not that many new recipes needed for it. So if I stick that in, I should actually be able to make one. Yeah. Wow. Digital miner. Oh, bloody hell, it's big. Okay. Well, I've got that now for Silk Touch, Auto Pull, Auto Eject. Alright, I've got that for if I want it. Melon! Alright, that gave me 7. I do need more than that. I need 10 total. Oh wow, another melon already. 3. Perfect. Alright, that is now enough to make 10 glistering melon. And I believe that is enough to improve my sword. Oh, wow. Okay. So that now has +6 undead damage, smite 3, luck 1. Alright, I will give that a go then, and see how my new full Allthemodium armor suits me fighting in the horrible places that almost killed me. Ooh, nice. To be honest, it's the witches that are still the biggest threat. But I don't think she can reach me. See how I fare against you then. Oh yeah, that's much more powerful. Although maybe that's just because he's wearing armor. Like iron armor. Something hit me through the armor. I'm damaged a bit. Oh, the witch is fighting the blaze because the blaze hurt the witch. Ha ha! Come on. All the skeletons over here, please. Oh, and the skeleton's fighting it. So this now does 19 damage. I wonder if the Allthemodium sword would have been better. 59 damage. Yeah, probably would have been better then. So if I get one more Allthemodium, I guess I'll try an Allthemodium sword. Now against a netherite armored one, I'm still only doing 1 damage per hit. Yeah, this sword is just not capable. I can have a look through the higher tiers. I made it out of Supremium because that was, as far as I knew, the best. But now I've unlocked the tier 4 material stuff. I can have a look through, see if there's something that's more damaging. And he didn't even drop any bloody netherite armor. Oh, oh, I'm taking damage. I'm taking damage. Wow, even full Allthemodium can't protect me against the bloody witches. Maybe they're the... Wow. Ha! That was the blaze. Maybe they're the residual magic I can feel, because they clearly are wielding something. it protects me against arrows. That's something. Yeah, I have the best sword I can. Everything else is like a maximum of 3, but then you come in with Supremium with bloody 15 damage. So I have the best damaging weapon I can. It's just not enough. Whatever it is that's powering these bloody monsters, infesting these buildings, giving them strength in proportion and exceeding what I'm able to do with bloody indestructible armor. I have no idea. I think in the meantime I'm going to have to just steal that one. Just because otherwise I'm going to have to spend like days and days farming for more netherite. So unless I can come up with a better plan, unless I can find some what's it called? Damn, that needs power. Unless I can find another Allthemodium, then I'm gonna have to do this. If I put one in there, then what that should do is fill this with blaze predictions. I think I have this. So I have the loot fabricator generating blaze rods infinitely from the infinitely generated predictions. So each prediction is 10 blaze rods. I then have them split between a dead end basic bin connected to an external storage. Sorry, Scoot. Sorry. Guys, stop standing there. So I have that connected via that. And then what this will do is this will be a dead end for blaze rods. So it anything that comes out of there should be split between these two. Then stuff that goes into here will be automatically removed from there and pulverized. This will produce large quantities of blaze powder and sulfur. Especially once I will get like as many of the augments as I can, stick them these full of them, and they will hopefully be near 100%. That would be ideal. But on the off chance that they're not, I have 2 drawers here. So the stuff comes out of... Sorry, Barry, excuse. Stuff comes out of there. Extract and extract. And then I have a blaze powder, which I have in massive quantities because of all of the stuff I'm doing here. A blaze powder in one, and a sulfur in the other. I do not currently have any sulfur because, of course, it's being automatically removed. But if I lock this, guys, then I don't know if I can lock an empty one. Does that keep it empty forever, or does it lock it to the first thing that goes in there? We'll find out. So what I need to do now is set that to extract and connect the power of these. One there. That continues over, and then like so. So this is now generating blaze rods, which are being removed and are going into there, but of course they're being immediately removed because I've got this bloody thing set up. 4 blaze rods for 1 sulfur. Take that out. I will have another door here and block this off to you guys, so you don't climb all over all my machines constantly. I know, I'm sorry, I'm encroaching on your space, but when I started doing all of this, there weren't so many of you. You'll be okay. So these... so it's doing what it's supposed to. It's prioritizing putting them in here, because this is a relatively small containment. It's only 4,000 maximum. So if I just take some of those and split them into these, just to guarantee I get a sulfur, so I can see if it locks into this one or not. 2 reinforced components, just to speed this up. Okay, it does not. So I guess I need to manually put that in, and now that is locked to it. But then I have a clever thing. I have these two up here, unconnected to each other, but with two bins here and here. So if I set this to automatically extract, this is a very basic filtering system into 2 elite bins full of these. So this will generate sulfur and blaze powder infinitely. I didn't expect this to be quite so claustrophobic, but I have the cable going up. Can I? Yeah? Yeah, there. So I can still fit under here. So that is now set to external storage for these. It's, of course, emptied all of the sulfur because I just removed the ability for it to make bloody sulfur. That was silly. And then I have a third pulverizer with logistical transport bringing sulfur out of there and into this side. So that is in and out. So that will automatically extract from there. It will convert into sulfur dust, and then it will extract into another bin, which I will place from here. Hi, Kathy. Set that to extract as well. And finally, I have another external storage connected via cable across the back. Have I done that correctly? Ah, yes, the one I've removed is that one. That's why I have a spare. So, what this system will do is it will automatically grind up any predictions, any blaze predictions into 10 rods with the fabricator, collect 4,000 of them for personal use, whereas the rest go into an automated sulfur system, splitting off so that I contain the blaze powder away from the... because I've got 29,000 already in, I think, the other external system I have over there, which I should disconnect so it doesn't... I don't think it will draw from this, but just in case. But that should end my pulverizer issues, because with this system set up, generating... Oh, I need glowstone. There. With this system generating sulfur dust, which is of course going into this bin, and then the bin is connected to the system, so it's automatically bloody being drawn away. But if I don't connect that, actually, because I don't think sulfur itself has any use. Making gunpowder, making blocks of sulfur as fuel, and that is it. Oh no, I can use it to make cured rubber, but so far I haven't seen use for that. So I'm going to leave that disconnected. So now I have a self-contained perpetual sulfur powder generating machine.